We used to do a lot of chains and bands. We actually have buckets out there that I think each one of those chains are like, what, 60, 70 pounds? So I really like the idea of chains especially because like with chains you can really practice like feeling that heavier way up top and really working on getting your brain to use all of its force at the bottom because as you're pressing out it's getting heavier, right? And we really like that concept. I think they're a good secondary. Now the problem becomes also how are you going to program it because this is something that I would recommend probably be a little bit lighter in terms of like how much they're doing and also more of a volume thing, right? Because the great thing about chans is that if you're trying to get the lifter to be able to exert full power, we can really force them to work on how they're coming down with it when it feels heavy and how to really exert out all their force.
The only other thing about chains and bands too is how much time they consume. So you have to be very careful programming them in because you're going to have to take them off, put them back in, put them away. It's a pain in the butt, but the gains you get from it are well worth it.
The only other thing I was going to add is the only reason we shy away from it nowadays is because of like accessibility. Like we have a lot of lifters that aren't always that chiseled with us. Like we have people in college. We have a lifter in Philly, and they don't have like access to chains. If we could control circumstances and have everybody have the same equipment everywhere, we would definitely do a lot more chain work for all our lifters.